Today, I'm going to plant a variety of watermelon with a rather unusual core. To be honest, I've never tasted its flavor before, so I decided to grow it myself, right on the balcony, to see for myself. Will this exotic-looking flesh bring a surprising sweetness? I'm mixing a substrate consisting of topsoil, rice husks, and chicken manure. After thorough mixing, once the blend of soil and organic fertilizer is nice and airy, I start filling the plastic tubs. I'll bury the automatic watering cores in the center of the tubs. These cores are simply old plastic bottles with small holes drilled around the body. Looking at them, these seeds look no different from the regular seeds you usually see, right? In each pot, I sow 2 seeds, spaced about 10 centimeters apart. I'll put watermelon rinds into the automatic watering cores. Adding water mixed with molasses to shorten the decomposition time of the rinds into organic fertilizer. Today, I'm officially moving the tubs to the trellis area. I'm arranging them carefully around the system. My baby watermelon plants have grown 3 to 4 leaves and are still quite delicate. I'll continue watering them with the molasses solution. The first tendrils have officially caught onto the trellis and begun their journey upward. My watermelon plants are now quite sturdy. I'm watering them directly with worm castings. This organic fertilizer is very gentle, helping the plants absorb nutrients quickly, boosting resistance, and effectively supporting flower bud formation. Removing weeds near the base and pruning old leaves. To help these determined watermelon vines reach the high trellis safely, I have to carefully secure the stems with string. Avoid tying the string over the leaf axils where female flower buds are appearing, as that's where the fruit will form. Male and female flowers have started appearing simultaneously, so I'm ready to assist with manual pollination. Tiny watermelons have started to show up, covered in a layer of fine, soft fuzz. Look, everyone, in this corner, the watermelons have started to show their true colors. The fruit is much larger now, the stripes are becoming clear, and the protective fuzz is thinning out. This variety only grows to this cute mini size. It might look small, but the fruit is quite heavy in hand. Time to harvest. I'm holding my breath in anticipation. 1, 2, 3. The core is a brilliant yellow. Everyone! My first impression tasting this mini watermelon is that it's quite sweet and extremely juicy. However, it's not as fragrant as the red-fleshed variety. This has been my experience, growing a new watermelon variety. Thank you all for watching until the end of my video. Today, I'm going to grow oyster mushrooms without needing a specialized indoor room. Instead of using traditional plastic bags, I'm experimenting by growing oyster mushrooms in transparent plastic bottles. This method is not only cost-effective, but also allows us to easily monitor the growth of the roots and mycelium every single day. For these bottles, I'll cut the upper part like this. Please note, do not cut it off completely. I'm leaving a small part attached so it acts as a lid, which is extremely convenient for maintaining humidity. Drill holes at the bottom of the bottle to prevent waterlogging. Drill symmetrical holes at the joint to create a hinge for the bottle. Now, create holes on the body of the bottle where the mushrooms will eventually sprout. I'm preparing clean coconut coir to use as the substrate. Lime. This ingredient not only cleans the substrate, but also helps balance the pH level so the mushrooms grow evenly and are less prone to diseases. Mix all the ingredients together thoroughly. Let it sit for 5 minutes. Then, pour the mixture into a plastic basket to drain the excess water. pour water into the pot. To be extra careful after mixing with lime, I'll steam the coconut core. This heat sterilization process helps eliminate pathogens, ensuring the mycelium grows in a safe environment. After steaming, I'll spread it out on the table to let it cool down. Now, it's time to put the coconut coir into the bottles. This is the oyster mushroom spawn, everyone. I'm sprinkling the spawn close to the bottle wall so that when the mushrooms grow, the caps can easily find the holes I prepared to burst through. I'll continue layering. A layer of spawn, then a layer of coconut coir. Just like that, layer by layer, until the bottle is full. Close the lid to hold in moisture. Now it's ready for the incubation stage. Use cotton balls to create air vents for the mushroom bottles. I'll hang the bottles on the rack, making sure there's enough space between them for good ventilation and growth. I'm using a dark colored cloth to cover the rack and the bottles completely so no light can get in. The mycelium has developed quite strongly, covering about 80 to 90% of the bottle. The distinct milky white color shows that the mycelium is healthy. The fibers are in the process of eating the remaining substrate, those brownish yellow patches, to reach the maturity stage. I'll continue to maintain a dark environment with high humidity and good ventilation. Look, small mushrooms have started to peek through the holes on the side of the bottle. They are growing very well. The mushroom caps have formed a round shape with the characteristic dark gray color of oyster mushrooms. Take a look at my results before we harvest. These thick, plump mushroom caps growing in dense clusters with their silver gray color are so beautiful. The reason I put so much heart into these mushroom bottles is because I absolutely love eating them. This type of mushroom is very sweet and aromatic. Hold the entire base of the cluster, wiggle it gently back and forth, then pull it firmly out of the hole. After picking, if any old stems are left in the hole, the base will rot and ruin the substrate inside. Oyster mushrooms grow in flushes and can be harvested continuously for many weeks. Each flush is about 7 to 10 days apart.